I'm taking that piano out of here and selling it.
Look at this piano. Look at it. Mama Ola polished this piano with her tears for 17 years. For 17 years, she rubbed on it till her hands bled. Then she rubbed the blood in, mixed it with the rest of the blood on it. Every day God breathed life into her body. She rubbed and cleaned and polished and prayed over. Play some for Bernice.
One thing I love about this is you have the three younger family members and extended, and you two, Ray, all standing, and you and Mr. Jackson are seated in the back, kind of having seen this played out before.
17 years worth of cold nights in an empty bed for what? For a piano?
In this whole sequence, we broke our kind of formal camera work to go for a more informal, handheld, naturalistic, grounded feel, because we wanted that sense of danger and chaos, and you don't know where the next thing's coming from, and just let them kind of carry us through that.
And you're all the same. You, Papa Boy Charles, Whiny Boy, Doka, Crawley, y'all alike. All this thieving and killing, and what it ever lead to? More killing and more thieving. I ain't never seen it come to nothing. People getting burnt up, people getting shot, people falling down their wells. It don't never stop.
Come on now, Bunnies. Ain't no sense getting upset.
A great example of these men talking at this woman. As the audience, we're actually simultaneously listening to what she's listening to, but we're looking at her reaction, and it kind of can inform sometimes what you're feeling.
If Crawley ain't had that gun, he'd still be alive today.
Hard truths are getting revealed, right? And what you choose to believe, the narrative that, folks may have made up about the events that have happened, it's all coming to a head.
You said made up?
But I'm saying, but that's the thing. It's because the characters, sometimes they live in this fictitious world where they're like, oh, this is how I remember the thing, right? Like, oftentimes August Wilson pulls in another character to say, no, this was the truth. I was there. This is kind of what happened.
And it's still obscure. The truth is never really, it's all obscure. It's all subjective.
Yeah.
Even the pieces that we show you from that night, it doesn't tell you the whole story.
Exactly.
We show you the piece that you found out, that Bernice finds out that Crawley's died. We showed you a piece of the chaos from y'all exiting, but we don't know the full story. Everybody's kind of in this gray, hazy area.
All I know is Crawley would still be alive if you hadn't come up there and got him.
I ain't had nothing to do with Crawley getting killed. That was his own fault.
Crawley is dead and in the ground, and you still walking around here eating. That's all I know. You went off to load some wood with you, and they never come back.
I told you, woman, I ain't had nothing to do with Crawley getting killed.
Is he? He ain't here.
I told you I ain't responsible for Crawley getting killed.
He ain't here. He ain't here.
Because all you hear are the men's voices, and suddenly it was her turn to tell us what's really going on with her. We had to consider where she was coming from, as opposed to constantly, especially Boy Willits, from his perspective most of the time. She was carrying this huge weight and this anger and this resentment towards her own brother, and this is the moment that kind of explodes. Which is brilliant, because you had the ghost upstairs with Maritha. But it wasn't about that. That's not what she was upset about or what this moment was about.
That's, I think, like the universal truth of this thing too, right? Like, sometimes it doesn't matter what the truth of the matter is, it's about what you feel, right? And there becomes a sort of shorthand emotionally where we don't necessarily hear each other or truly listen until we're forced to. You can really see that and feel that in this scene on both sides.
And it's the haunting, it's still that haunting. You have the actual apparition upstairs, but she's haunted by this death. You two are haunted by what happened that night. I think that's a brilliant juxtaposition.
We gotta do a DVD commentary.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna sell it out at the back of my car, cause
Old school.
yeah.